Okay, welcome back to It's Always Something. To everybody returning, and welcome to first timers. I'm going to be putting a CB radio in my 79 Lincoln. I would like to be replacing the turn signal switch and the lock cylinder, but I'm waiting for those parts. So I decided to make a short video today on installing a CB. I'm getting this car ready to take on Poverty Tour, and everybody's going to be using CBs to keep up with each other. So I need to have it in before June, so I'm running out of time. That's what we're going to work on today. I brought these little brackets at the local hardware store for shelving. I think they're going to be perfect. Painted them black. So I'll use those. We'll get this mounted under the dash. There's already holes here that are pretty close to lining up. If they don't, I can make some new ones. And then we will have to wire it in. I'll have to go to a truck stop and get an antenna, which I guess I can do. Probably a magnetic one because I don't want to drill a hole. Clean this thing up nice and get it installed. Should be a fun little video. I haven't been able to put out a video in a while, and I'm still waiting on parts. I wanted to do a video on this car, but I'm still waiting, so we'll just do this today. At least I'll have a little bit of something. This one came with a little like lanyard thing, and it fits up here. Nice. It's perfect. Breaker. That's cool. Cobra. Cool. Ooh. Does that say 73? I wonder if that's the year it was made. Anyway, so let's get started. Let's see here. Oh no, is that not going to catch to anything now? Is there something holding it back here? Yes, there was. There's that. That's very nice. Let's just see how this looks here. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'll have to line this side up, see where it's going to lay. Is it going to lay? Uh-oh, there we go. I've always liked having CBs in old cars. I haven't had one in a car since my old 70 Chrysler 300 in high school. So it's been a while. It'd be nice to have one again. It's just an old-fashioned thing to do, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah. Hey, actually that lines up perfect. Holy crap. It's like it was made for it. Well, it's from the 70s, so it might have been. Somebody may have had a CB in this one before. Although I kind of doubt it. Alright, let me go get some hardware and we'll hook this side up. And then I guess we'll wire it in. Okay. There's my bolt I found. I found this little bolt. And I'm going to use. It's got a nice little flange on it, so I'm going to use it to bolt the other bracket into place. I'm sorry if I jiggle the camera around too much. It's not in the best position. Just go ahead and take this through here. Through there. made for it. I couldn't have asked for this to get any better. I didn't even have to get my drill out. Almost. Almost there. Okay. That's good. That's nice. Okay. I can tighten those up. I think yeah, here we go. Those up. Well, no, I need to take it out. I want to clean it first. But the brackets are installed, so that's cool. All right. Next stop, cleaning this and then wiring it in. Where am I? What's left of them after the cat destroyed. Let's just give this a little cleaning. Soak it a bit. I love the smell of this spray wheel stuff. It's probably toxic, but I like it anyway. Alright, that's alright. I didn't bring any steel wool. I'll have to go find some in a second. Okay, how about this? Just to get the bird off. Alright. That was nice. That seemed to help. And we can find out if this thing even works. Okay, let me get this. I want to clean this too. This is dirty. was so clean, I'd hate to put a dirty CB in it. Some dirty old trucker's been touching. No, I think this one came out of an RV. That's what I was told. This is on loan. This isn't my CB. It's just on loan for the poverty tour. But I do want to keep one in the car because 70s car, it's going to be on the road all the time, and I'd like to keep a CB in it for my Towncar trips. Go through all of this little coiled up thing, trying to get the dirt off of it. Cord. All this work and then you can plug it in and it doesn't work would be my luck, but we're not going to think about that. We're going to think about how good it's going to work. Oh, I need to go get an antenna still. Yeah. There's no CB shops, so I'll have to go to a truck stop. Get a magnet one. I could put on the coronet. Okay. How dirty everything gets around here. Alright, I'm gonna go get the steel wheel. Pause. I might have the cleanest car on Poverty Tour. That's the good thing about that Lincoln is that it doesn't really need a whole lot. It could, so I can spend more time just pampering it and cleaning it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now it's going to break down. We'll stay positive. I used to have a nice CB with little jewels, little rubies in the... I don't know what happened to that. I never even got to install it in anything. When I was like 16 or 17, I asked for a CB for my car in high school. I had a Chrysler 370 model Chrysler 300, and Joyride had just come out, and the car looked like that car, so I had to have a CB in it. And anyway, that was my first CB. It's kind of cool to have one again. This one sure could use a good polishing. This little fine pieces of steel wool everywhere. But it will look nice. It should look nice. One more wipe down and we should be good to install. Goodness. Hope that didn't break it. Push this all up again. Oh, that looks good. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to move you. Looks like there's kind of something all over it that I can't get off on the face of it. I don't know if there's scratches or no, it's just dirt. Okay. Looks like we've got a positive and a negative and then an antenna. Should be easy enough. That's for external speaker. Looks like it was made in June of 2000. Made in China, which I'm kind of surprised by. I guess that's where everything comes from now. All right, let's get to the next step. Clean this up a little bit, and let's go to the next step. Okay, we're back at day 2 of installing the CB in the 79 Towncar. I had to go yesterday to find an antenna and a little fuse, like fused link here, inline fuse holder. Because I didn't want to hook it up without a fuse and needed an antenna, and then that distracted. I went to do that, got distracted with other stuff, and that took the whole day. So here we are on day 2 of what should have only taken maybe a couple of hours. But anyway, I also started messing with the radio. I'm going to try to make the original radio work because an aftermarket I'll have to cut that a little bit, and I don't want to. So I'm going to try not to have to screw that piece up if I can help it. Get the speaker out of here. I put new speakers in the door, and I had the door panels off the other day because these are shot. Oh yeah, that's no good. We have our brackets mounted for the CBE. I guess next is to find a hot wire and a good place to ground it, and then we will have to run the antenna. I got a magnetic one for to just stick on the trunk lead, the deck lead if you must. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Okay, under the dash on the driver's side is where you'll find the fuse block. Make sure you have your battery connected before you start freaking out about why nothing's got power to it. So that's what I'm going to go do now, is hook up the battery, and then we're going to see if we can find a hot wire to hook up the CB to. Okay, try this again. No, that fuse is working. Okay, so what's that one? Does this light up? That lights up right there. I can use that right there. Let's see. I think it's key and hot only. I hope so. Let's find out. It's hot all the time. Can't use that. Alright, I got the CB attached to the dash. using those little brackets I bought the other day. The next thing we gotta do is wire it. So we've got some wire and some connectors, and I found some wires to use with accessory power. So I'll do that. Also, the parts came in for this. I was surprised those are already in. This one's broken, but the main reason I'm changing this is it's keeping me from having brake lights on the right side. When the cars don't have a separate circuit for blinkers, if it blinks with the brake lights, the blinkers go through this switch. The brake lights go through this switch. So if the switch goes bad, you don't have brake lights. So if you can't figure out why you don't have brake lights, it could be this. And this ignition switch, I turned hard left the other day and it fell out on the ground and came apart in about 50 pieces. So that's in. I'll replace that. I have to change the connector on this. The new one doesn't come with the connector, so we'll do that. And then we'll put the antenna on the back. We'll run the antenna and the coax cable also. So we've got quite a bit to do still. And try to figure out if we can get the gas gauge to work. So we've got a few things going still. Okay, so I have the wires hooked up. I didn't show that part of it because this is a temporary. I'm not keeping the CB in here, sadly. I will get another one for it, I think, but this is just a temporary setup. So the wiring is also temporary. There's no reason to show you how to do that, or show you how I did that anyway. What was I saying? Oh. Power's hooked up, ground's hooked up. We have the fuse in the inline fuse holder. Let's see if we've got any power to it. I'll turn the ignition on. Turn this on. Oh, hey, it works. Is that 19? No antenna though, so, but hey, it works. That's a good sign. So now let's do the antenna. This is the antenna I got. Looks very 70s with the screen. I like it. I'm excited. Don't drop it. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna need an Allen head to tighten the whip part of it. Whip. This has been fun installing this CB in my Lincoln. If I wasn't filming it on a smartphone, I'd wonder what year it was. Wow, that was unpleasant. Okay, so I need to go find an Allen set. That sound. Stop doing that. I'll be right back. Okay, I found some. Let's see if we've got the right one. Oh, God, how many more times am I going to do that? The first one. Gosh, that never happens. Way into the bottom. Oh no. Let's see. I didn't use it. See how the antenna's in there? The whip part. Let's see how I want it all the way seated pretty much. That way it doesn't get blown away in the wind. Okay, tighten this down without cross-threading it, hopefully. Yes. Okay, very nice. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. It's in there. All right. This is your cable, your coaxial cable. Do this. This will have to run under the back seat, under the carpets, under the seal plates, all the way up to the front to hook up to the back of the radio. So we'll do that. Luckily, I don't have the seal plates in yet. I haven't put them in yet. I took them out to clean underneath them and shine them up, and I'm kind of glad I haven't put them back yet. I just have to take them out to do this. So pop this on the trunk. Alright, I'm going to poke it through here where the carpet's pulled back now. Alright, we're just sending the cable through now. Hiding it under all this plastic. Trim, and then the seal plates will cover the rest. Remember when the last time somebody put a CB in an old Lincoln was? I doubt it doesn't happen. I doubt that it happens as much as it did in 1979. Around to the front side a little bit. Put this under here. Oh, it's really attached. This carpet's not in the best shape right here, but it's okay. I might put new carpet in it sometime, at some point. I'm going to loosen that up. I'm going to take that cable up on top of that screw. Right there. Outcome I wanted. Just go into place, please. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now we will use the rest of it. Send this over. Let's see if I can give you a better angle here. How's that? That looks pretty good. Okay, we'll go with that. Put this over everything. hook the antenna to the back of the CB, which it only goes in one place. You can't miss it. But you can cross thread it, so be careful. There we go. That feels good. Yeah, that's nice. It's real nice. Okay, let's take this up here. I don't really know what to do with all the excess. There's quite a bit of excess here. Let's just tuck it under here with all this other shit that's too much of everything. Loose. Alright, so now we have an antenna hooked up. Wonder if we'll get anything in the on the radio here. No, nothing. If we change channels. I don't know. Who knows if it works? It does. It says it calls out. I don't know. I guess we need to go find some trucks. See if we can hear what they're talking about. But first I gotta fix all this other shit. So hopefully later today. Let's see. Well, I'm having trouble with this Cobra. It works, it comes on, everything seems to be okay. And I know that I can call out. We tested it with with Troy's cop car, and he can hear me, but I can't hear anything. So, for whatever reason, it's not receiving message. So, I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna try this one. I have this little realistic from 1972. I'm gonna wire that one in and see if we've got something, because it's not gonna be necessary, but it sure would be helpful for a poverty tour. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to work. I think this one works. Radio check, come back. Alright, so I guess this is the one I'll be using. It's pretty cool. It looks 70s enough for the car. Alright, at least I have one that works. I'll have to make the connections a little bit narrower, but that'll be easy to do. Alright, next time you see it, I'll have that CB in there. I don't think you need to see me do that. As far as changing the brackets go, I wouldn't think you need to see that, or would want to see that, but who knows. Alright, here we go. We're going to take out this Cobra and put in this realistic. I had a feeling that this one had a better chance of working than this one, even though I like this one better, the looks of this one better. This one was made in 2000 in China, and this one was made in 1972 in Japan, so there's definitely one that's better than the other. So, it does work. We've seen it work, we've heard it work. We're going to make the appropriate changes to put it in. It's nice that these are easy to take out. Okay. Now, where we want this mounted. It's gonna have to come way in. Oh no, I didn't bring that stupid bolt that fits that. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta get more tools. Okay, I had to drill those out a little bit. The little studs that hold the CB in place were bigger than the other ones. These, so now that's done. This will actually fit exactly where these two screws go, but it holds this plastic in there. So I don't have to drill any holes. That's nice. I guess I should just keep my head out of the way of things. Of course, it has to. There we go. That's nice. I have to clean that. Where is it? In place. Sorry, I'm blocking the view. Okay. Let's put the rusty one on my side, I guess. I can't believe that fits so well. Who would have thought? Alright, that's tight. I'll tighten this one. Alright. The little microphone thing is broken, so I'll have to fix that. Which I can fix that, I think, pretty easily. Anyway. Let's try it out again.
Maybe it was Texas coming back to me. I'm not really for sure. Try one more time. 757.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Alright, let's take this one down. And give this one back to Troy. He'll be happy to have his broken CB back. No, he won't care probably. At least it's cleaned up and looks nice. Maybe it can be fixed, I don't know. Gotta figure out what's wrong with it first. But there we go, a working CB. That's what we wanted. Mission accomplished. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Hopefully it won't take so long to get another video out. And always remember to like, share, comment, what have you. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.